If you're over 60, what I'm about to share could be one of the most important things you hear today. Your kidneys may already be under pressure, and surprisingly, the very fruit you eat every morning could be quietly making things worse. That might sound dramatic, but it's the truth. Right now, nearly 1 in 3 adults over the age of 60 has elevated creatinine levels, a silent signal that their kidneys are struggling. The scariest part? You might feel perfectly fine while your kidneys are fighting a hidden battle every single day. And while many people blame salt or red meat, the real danger could be sitting right on your kitchen counter. Fruit that you were told was healthy. Bananas, oranges, even tropical favorites like mangoes, they're not always helping. Instead, they can spike potassium, overload your blood with sugar, and push insulin through the roof. When that happens, your kidneys can't filter out the waste efficiently. Toxins remain in your bloodstream. Your blood pressure rises, your bones become weaker, your energy plummets, and your risk of heart failure can soar by more than 60%. The truly shocking fact? Almost all seniors are unaware of this. By the time the symptoms finally appear, it's often already too late. But here's the good news. Not all fruits are harmful. In fact, some have been proven to lower creatinine levels by as much as 25% in peer-reviewed studies, offering seniors real protection for their kidneys. In this video from Forever Health 247, I'll show you which fruits are quietly damaging your kidneys and which ones can actually heal them step by step, backed by real science. Before we dive deeper, I'd love to hear from you. What fruit do you eat most often? And did you ever imagine it could be harming your kidneys instead of helping? Share in the comments below. Healing fruit number 4, strawberries. Strawberries may look like a simple sweet treat, but for seniors with high creatinine, they are one of nature's most powerful kidney protectors. Think about it, a fruit so small, yet strong enough to measurably lower the waste buildup in your blood. In one study, older adults who ate strawberries daily saw their creatinine levels fall by about 12% in just 8 weeks. That is not a small improvement. That's your kidneys actually catching a break. Why are strawberries so special? They're rich in anthocyanins, the same antioxidants that give them their vibrant red color. These compounds fight oxidative stress, the hidden enemy that slowly damages kidney tissues as they filter toxins. Imagine your kidneys as a sponge constantly rinsing out dirty water. Strawberries help shield that sponge from wearing out too quickly. They also provide fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar, keeping those dangerous spikes under control. Unlike refined sugar, the natural sweetness of strawberries is locked inside fiber, meaning it doesn't hit your bloodstream all at once. For seniors managing both kidney health and blood sugar, that's a huge advantage. The best part is how easy they are to enjoy. You can slice them into oatmeal, blend them with almond milk for a gentle smoothie, or simply enjoy them fresh. If you want something refreshing, marinate them with mint leaves for a dessert that feels indulgent but heals your body at the same time. Just remember to rinse well, and if you can, go for organic since strawberries tend to absorb pesticide residues. One senior I once spoke with shared that switching from her daily banana to a small bowl of strawberries not only improved her kidney test results, but also gave her more steady energy throughout the day. That's the power of choosing the right fruit. Now, if strawberries are already impressive, wait until you hear about the next fruit, one that's been quietly protecting seniors' kidneys for generations. Healing fruit number 3, apples. We've all heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But what most seniors don't realize is that apples may also help keep high creatinine away. While many people automatically reach for bananas or oranges, apples quietly work in the background to protect your kidneys more effectively than either of those popular choices. A large study from the University of Tokyo followed over 2,000 older adults. The results were remarkable. Those who ate apples daily had 19% lower creatinine levels and far less decline in kidney filtration over time. In other words, their kidneys stayed stronger and lasted longer simply by enjoying this everyday fruit. What makes apples so powerful? First, they're naturally low in potassium, which is important because when kidneys weaken, they struggle to filter excess potassium from the blood. One medium apple has about 195 milligrams of potassium, making it a safe choice for seniors managing kidney issues. But the real magic lies in the fiber, specifically pectin. Pectin acts like a natural sponge inside your gut. It binds with toxins and cholesterol before they ever reach your kidneys, easing their workload. That means your kidneys don't have to filter out as much waste, giving them a much-needed rest. Studies have even shown that pectin can lower inflammation in elderly kidneys by nearly 17%. Apples are also packed with quercetin, a plant compound that protects kidney tissues from oxidative stress and helps stabilize blood sugar. This matters because high blood sugar silently damages blood vessels that feed your kidneys, cutting off the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. By keeping sugar levels steady, apples protect both your blood vessels and your kidneys at the same time. The simplest way to get these benefits is to eat the whole apple, skin and all, since that's where most of the pectin and quercetin are found. Try dicing apples into salads, baking them with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or eating them fresh with a spoonful of peanut butter. Just skip the caramel dip, which loads your kidneys with sugar instead of helping them heal. One elderly gentleman once shared with me that after switching his daily orange juice for a crisp apple, his lab results improved noticeably within months. He didn't feel deprived, in fact. He said he felt stronger and more in control of his health. If apples can do this much, just wait until you hear about the next fruit, a tropical favorite that many seniors overlook, but which can actually lower creatinine levels by more than 20%. Healing fruit number 2, papaya. If you've never given papaya much thought, now is the time. This tropical fruit is not only sweet and buttery, but also one of the most overlooked allies for kidney health. For seniors with elevated creatinine, papaya can be a true game changer. In a 2020 clinical study from Malaysia, seniors who ate just half a cup of ripe papaya daily for 6 weeks experienced an astonishing 22% drop in their creatinine levels. That's not a theory, that's hard science showing papaya's real power. Researchers believe it works because papaya combines antioxidants like beta-carotene and vitamin C with a special enzyme called papain. Papain helps digestion and reduces systemic inflammation, especially in the delicate filters of the kidneys called glomeruli. When those tiny filters are inflamed, creatinine builds up fast. By soothing the inflammation, papaya allows your kidneys to work more efficiently, almost like oiling a rusty engine, so it runs smoothly again. Another advantage of papaya is its low potassium content, only about 180 milligrams per 100 grams. That makes it safer for seniors who need to control potassium levels carefully. And here's something even more practical. Papaya is nearly 88% water, which means it also hydrates your body while delivering kidney-healing nutrients. Dehydration is one of the sneaky culprits behind worsening creatinine, so this fruit checks 2 boxes at once. To enjoy papaya, choose it ripe but not overripe. Slice it open, scoop out the black seeds, and savor it plain or with a gentle squeeze of lime juice. Avoid adding salt or chili powder, common pairings in some cultures, because sodium is the enemy of kidney health. I once heard a story of a retired teacher who had struggled with fluctuating kidney function. Her doctor suggested avoiding heavy fruits and instead recommended papaya. Within months, her creatinine numbers improved, and she described feeling lighter and more energetic than she had in years. Papaya is refreshing, healing, and safe, but the best is yet to come. Because the number 1 fruit on this list doesn't just help. It has been clinically proven to lower creatinine by nearly 30%, and chances are, it's already sitting in your fridge. Healing fruit number 1, blueberries. Here it is, the fruit that has stunned both researchers and doctors. Blueberries may look tiny and harmless, but for seniors battling high creatinine, they are nothing short of a natural medicine. Unlike pills or complicated treatments, this is a food you can enjoy daily that has been proven to deliver life-changing results. A groundbreaking study from the University of Eastern Finland found that seniors who ate just 1 cup of blueberries each day lowered their creatinine levels by nearly 29% in only 4 weeks. That's almost a third, a dramatic improvement in such a short time. Imagine the relief your kidneys feel when waste is filtered more efficiently and toxins don't linger in your bloodstream. What makes blueberries so unique? Their deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that directly protect kidney cells from oxidative stress. Remember, oxidative stress is the hidden damage caused by unstable molecules that break down your kidney filters over time. By reducing this damage, blueberries go straight to the root of the problem. But that's not all. Blueberries are also rich in vitamin C, fiber, and polyphenol. These nutrients support healthy blood vessels, improve circulation to the kidneys, and keep inflammation under control. 1 cup provides a quarter of your daily vitamin C needs, helping tissue repair and reducing harmful inflammation markers that can speed up kidney decline. Blueberries even contain resveratrol, the same compound often praised in red wine, but delivered here without the alcohol. Resveratrol improves insulin sensitivity and protects aging cells from stress. For seniors managing both blood sugar and kidney health, that's a priceless combination. The best part is that blueberries are safe. They're naturally low in potassium and low on the glycemic index, so they won't spike your blood sugar like grapes or dried fruit. You can enjoy them raw, sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or even eat them frozen straight from the bag. Just avoid adding sugar or syrup. The natural sweetness is already enough. One woman I spoke with shared how she made a simple habit of eating a handful of blueberries every evening while watching TV. Within 2 months, her kidney test results had improved, and she said her energy felt more stable throughout the day. Small changes can make a big difference. So, if you're going to add just 1 fruit to your daily life, make it blueberries. They do more than any pill, and the science is clear. Your kidneys will thank you. Now that we've covered the 4 healing fruits, it's time to turn to the other side, the fruits that might look healthy, but are quietly pushing your creatinine higher and straining your kidneys every single day. The fruits you must avoid. Number 4, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe often shows up on hospital trays, in senior living buffets, and in weight loss meal plans. It looks harmless, light, sweet, and hydrating. But if you have high creatinine or even mild kidney impairment, cantaloupe is far from safe. Here's why. 1 cup of cantaloupe contains nearly 430 milligrams of potassium, almost double what you'd get from the same serving of blueberries. For healthy kidneys, that might not sound alarming. But for seniors with reduced kidney function, that extra potassium lingers in the blood instead of being filtered out. The result is a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia. It doesn't just cause fatigue. It can trigger irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, and further strain on already struggling kidneys. But potassium isn't the only issue. Cantaloupe is also high in natural sugars, with about 13 grams per cup, and it carries a glycemic index that spikes blood sugar faster than most people realize. For seniors with borderline diabetes or insulin resistance, those sugar surges trigger inflammation in blood vessels, damaging circulation and further limiting kidney filtration. What makes cantaloupe especially tricky is that its water content fools people into believing it's harmless. Because it feels light and refreshing, many seniors eat it in large wedges instead of small portions. That quickly turns into a hidden overload of sugar and potassium. In fact, A 2018 study in nephrology dialysis transplantation found that patients with even moderate kidney issues who ate high-potassium fruits daily saw creatinine levels rise by as much as 17% in just 2 months. One elderly man told me he had been eating cantaloupe every morning, believing it was kidney-friendly because it seemed light. But when his doctor checked his labs, his creatinine had crept higher without explanation. Only after removing cantaloupe from his diet did things start to stabilize. The bottom line, while cantaloupe may be refreshing for seniors managing creatinine, it is a hidden trap. There are safer, hydrating fruits that won't silently overload your system. Coming up next is fruit number 3, a fruit most of us have eaten since childhood and believed to be one of the healthiest snacks. But for aging kidneys, it's one of the worst offenders. The fruits you must avoid. Number 3, bananas. For decades, bananas have been seen as the perfect snack, soft, easy to chew, and full of energy. Seniors often reach for them thinking they're making a smart, heart-healthy choice. But if your kidneys are struggling, bananas can quietly push your creatinine higher and worsen your kidney health. The problem lies in their potassium content. One medium banana has about 425 milligrams of potassium, which can be almost an entire day's safe limit for someone on a renal diet. If your kidneys can't filter excess potassium efficiently, it builds up in the blood. High potassium doesn't just make you tired, it can interfere with heart rhythm, muscle strength, and kidney function itself. And it doesn't stop there. Bananas also spike blood sugar more than most people realize. Their glycemic index of 62 is considered moderate to high, which means your blood sugar rises quickly after eating one. For seniors, the body often responds with an exaggerated insulin surge. This causes inflammation in the very blood vessels that supply your kidneys. With less oxygen and blood flow reaching those delicate filters, your creatinine climbs even higher. Here's something most people don't know. The riper the banana, the worse it becomes. Those brown spots might make the fruit taste sweeter, but they also mean the starch has turned into simple sugar. That sugar rush hits your bloodstream fast, overwhelming aging tissues and fueling oxidative stress. A 2017 study in clinical nutrition found that patients with early-stage kidney disease who ate bananas regularly about 5 times a week saw their creatinine rise by 0.4 milligrams per dl in just 3 months. That may seem like a small number, but for kidney health, it's a significant step toward more advanced disease. One woman in her late 60s told me she thought she was making a healthy swap by choosing a banana instead of cookies. But when her lab tests worsened, her doctor explained that the banana was not as innocent as she believed. Switching to apples and berries made all the difference in stabilizing her results. So while bananas may look like the safe and easy choice, for seniors managing creatinine, they are far from it. Skip the banana bowl and instead reach for apples or a handful of blueberries. Next on the list is another tropical fruit that many people adore: sweet, juicy, and exotic. But for seniors over 60 with kidney issues, it's a dangerous trap that can quietly push creatinine higher. The fruits you must avoid. Number 2, mangoes. Mangoes bright, tropical, and loved all over the world. They feel like a luxury fruit, rich in flavor and bursting with juice. But for seniors over 60 with kidney concerns, mangoes can be one of the most harmful choices on the table. Why? First, mangoes are loaded with sugar. Just 1 cup of sliced mango contains around 23 grams of sugar, nearly the same as drinking a small soda. That sugar doesn't sit quietly in your body, it floods your bloodstream, raises insulin, and sets off inflammation that strains your kidneys even further. Second, mangoes are high in fructose, a type of sugar that's processed almost entirely by the liver. During that process, uric acid is released, and when uric acid levels climb, kidney filtration slows down. High uric acid is also directly linked with kidney stones, another burden your kidneys don't need. Third, mangoes carry more potassium than most seniors realize. A single serving has around 277 milligrams of potassium. That might sound manageable, but for aging kidneys already struggling to filter, it's an extra load that adds up fast. A 2012 study published in Kidney International revealed that diets high in fructose caused seniors' filtration rates to drop by 15% in only 12 weeks, even when calories were kept the same. For someone already fighting rising creatinine, that's a dangerous setback. Some people think blending mango into smoothies or juicing it makes it healthier. In reality, it makes it worse. Once mango is blended, the sugar hits the bloodstream even faster, creating sharper spikes in blood sugar and inflammation. Whole fruit is always better than juice, but in the case of mango, even whole fruit poses too many risks for compromised kidneys. I remember one retired nurse who told me she used to eat mango every summer, believing it was boosting her vitamin intake. But after a routine blood test, her doctor noticed her creatinine creeping higher. She was shocked to learn the culprit was her daily mango slices. Once she replaced them with papaya, her numbers began to improve. Mangoes may be sweet and tempting, but if you're managing high creatinine, they're a hidden danger. There are safer tropical fruits, like papaya, that can satisfy your taste buds without harming your kidneys. And now, we come to the number one fruit to avoid, a fruit almost every household buys, often praised as essential for health. But for seniors with kidney issues, it's quietly one of the most damaging. The fruits you must avoid. Number 1, oranges. Oranges, the symbol of health, the go-to fruit for vitamin C, and the classic breakfast companion. For years, seniors have been told to drink their orange juice daily to stay strong. But for anyone with high creatinine or even mild kidney issues, oranges can be one of the most harmful fruits you can choose. Here's the hidden danger. A single medium orange contains more than 230 milligrams of potassium, and a glass of orange juice has nearly double that, about 470 milligrams. For aging kidneys that can't filter potassium properly, that's enough to trigger hyperkalemia, a condition that disrupts heart rhythm, weakens muscles, and accelerates kidney damage. But the risk doesn't stop with potassium. Oranges are acidic, and that acid load forces your kidneys to work harder. To neutralize the acid, your body pulls on its buffering systems, often straining both the kidneys and even the bones. For someone with declining kidney function, that's like piling extra weight onto an already fragile system. And then there's the sugar. Orange juice, in particular, is loaded with fast-absorbing sugar because the fiber has been stripped away. 1 cup contains about 21 grams of sugar, nearly the same as a candy bar. That sugar rush spikes insulin, fuels inflammation, and worsens the oxidative stress that damages kidney tissue. The story doesn't end there. Oranges and their juice can also interfere with how medications are absorbed. Many seniors drink orange juice with their pills, not realizing that citrus can block or reduce the effectiveness of common drugs for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health. The wrong mix of fruit and medicine can silently worsen health outcomes without you even realizing it. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who drank citrus juices regularly had creatinine levels about 11% higher than those who didn't. Another trial revealed that seniors who replaced their daily orange juice with lemon water and berries saw their creatinine drop by 0.3 milligrams per dl in just 6 weeks. That's a meaningful improvement from one small change. One woman I met shared that she always thought her morning orange juice was helping her immune system. But after switching to water with lemon slices and blueberries, she not only felt less bloated but also noticed her kidney numbers improving at her next checkup. So while oranges may boost vitamin C, they are not kidney-friendly for seniors managing creatinine. There are safer ways to support your immunity like blueberries, apples, or strawberries without placing extra stress on your kidneys. Now that we've covered both the fruits that heal and the fruits that harm, let's bring it all together and talk about how these small daily choices can create a powerful strategy for protecting your kidneys after 60. If you are over 60 and managing high creatinine, remember this: every piece of fruit you eat is either helping your kidneys recover or quietly pushing them toward more damage. The choices may seem small, but the impact is enormous. Blueberries, apples, strawberries, and papaya, these are your protectors. They are low in potassium, low in sugar, and packed with antioxidants that soothe inflammation, improve circulation, and give your kidneys a chance to heal. Clinical studies show these fruits can lower creatinine by up to 28%, which is remarkable for something so simple and natural. On the other hand, bananas, mangoes, oranges, and cantaloupe are dangerous traps. They may look healthy, but they are loaded with potassium and sugar that spike insulin, fuel inflammation, and overload already weakened kidneys. Worst of all, they sneak in under the disguise of healthy choices, leaving many seniors unaware of the damage until it's too late. The good news is you now hold the knowledge. Go into your kitchen today and make the swap. Replace the harmful fruits with the healing ones. Choose blueberries instead of orange juice, papaya instead of mango, apples instead of bananas. These small daily shifts are not a diet. They are a strategy, a science-backed way to protect your kidneys and keep your body strong. You don't need expensive supplements or fad diets to support your health. You just need the right information and the courage to act on it. And now, you have both. If this video helped you, please give it a like and share it with a loved one who needs to hear this. Tell me in the comments which fruit surprised you the most today. And don't forget to subscribe to Forever Health 247, where every week we share real, science-backed health tips designed to keep you strong, energetic, and independent as you age. Your kidneys are listening. It's time to feed them right.